Dear students and parents, welcome to the TestprepKart channel. In this video, we're going to discuss how to study chemistry for JEE mains. Okay, so firstly, let's look at the exam pattern. So in paper 1, we have 3 subjects: mathematics, physics, chemistry. Each subject is divided into section A and section B. Section A has 20 questions. They have multiple choice questions in section A, and in section B, 10 questions whose answers are to be filled in as a numerical value. In section B, you have to attend 5 questions out of 10. Out of these 10 questions, you have to attend only 5 questions. Okay, and there is no negative marking in section B. So a total of 90 questions. The marking scheme in section A: for correct answer +4, for incorrect answer -1, for unanswered mark for review 0. In section B, for correct answer +4, incorrect answer 0, no negative marking, unanswered mark for review 0. Methods of determining merit: conversion of the raw score in mathematics, physics, chemistry and total into NTA score. Overall merit shall be prepared by merging NTA score of all shifts of all days. Methods of resolving ties: if there is a tie between NTA score of 2 students, so this will be resolved as follows. Firstly, NTA score of mathematics, then NTA score of physics, NTA score in chemistry, and then candidate having lesser ratio of negative to positive responses. So avoid negative marking. Moving on to our subject. Chemistry has physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry, organic chemistry. Okay, we're one by one dealing with them. So firstly, physical chemistry. The syllabus of physical chemistry: some basic concepts in chemistry, states of matter, atomic structure, chemical bonding and molecular structure, chemical thermodynamics, solution, equilibrium, redox reaction and electrochemistry, and chemical kinetics and surface chemistry. Now, how to study physical chemistry? First step, concept study. Okay, even if physical chemistry is mostly about numericals, you need to know the concept very well so you can handle the new difficulties that can arise in numericals. Okay, so firstly study the concept. Next is formula and unit conversion. All the formulas and unit conversion of particular unit and then the combined entire syllabus. Third, numericals, as many numericals as you can. Let's understand this with this example. This is a question that has been in JEE. 5 moles of an ideal gas at 293 Kelvin expended isothermally against an initial pressure of 2.1 megapascal to 1.3 against constant external pressure 4.3. The heat transferred in the process is dash kilojoule per mole. So the information we have is R, number of moles, temperature, initial pressure, final pressure, external pressure. You know the process is isothermal, so there's no heat transfer, delta will be 0. Okay, formulas, let's apply them. Work is equals to minus external pressure and delta V. PV is equals to nRT, V nRT by V. And so we'll put these values: work, external pressure, nRT by V, delta V. We calculate work in joule. 1 joule is equal to 0.001 kilojoule. Convert this again in joule. Delta is equals to Q. So delta is 0. So heat transfer will be equal to negative of work. So our final answer is 15.34 kilojoule per mole. So by this you can see how concept, formula, unit conversion, all these 3 things are equally important. So follow the steps in physical chemistry. In physical chemistry, we have chapters which are largely have numerical questions. There are chapters from which concept question comes, and then direct values that you can note down and remember, and then from that question can come one such as solid state. So in solid state, these 2 questions you can see the number of octahedral voids per lattice sides in lattice is. Taking FCC, number of lattice sides 6 face centered, 8 corners 14, number of octahedral voids 13, 13 by 4 ratio, we can get the answer. What is the coordination number in body centered cube? Arrangement of identical particles. In BCC, atom lies at the center of the body diagonally and touches the 8th corner of the atom, so coordination number is 8. So like that, from remembering the values directly, question can be solved. Solid state might not come every time in question paper, but when it does, it is a scoring topic. So make sure to remember these values. In chapters like chemical bonding, so chemical bonding, molecular orbital, hybridization, simply remembering the concept, practicing this question, they are scoring topics. Which of the following pair are isostructure? Looking at the hybridization, you can see TiCl4 and SiCl4 are isostructure. So you can solve these questions. Before moving on, for NRI students, we have NRI ebook related to DASA and CIWG quota. Please download that from the link in the description. Now, inorganic chemistry. In inorganic chemistry, let's look at the syllabus firstly. Classification of elements and periodicity and properties. General principle and process of isolation of metal. Hydrogen, S block elements, alkali and alkali earth metals, P block elements, D and F block elements, coordination compound, environmental chemistry. So, firstly, all these metallurgy, hydrogen, S block, P block, D block, and F block, they are complex and tedious chapters because they have all the reactions, the exceptions, and all the characteristic property that you have to learn. So, try doing NCRT only for JEE mains. For advanced, you will need more than NCRT, but for this, study NCRT, make short notes from NCRT. Okay. This question, the major component of German syllabus. So, in chapter 6 in class 12, in this chapter, you can see at the end of the chapter, right above the summary, you can find the answer of this question. CU, ZNN. Okay. So, do NCRT for them. Nextly, coordination compound, classification of elements and periodicity and properties. In periodic table, we have all the trends in groups and periods. So, understand the concept and practice those questions. For example, arrange the following in the correct order of ionization potential. So, if you know the trend in ionization potential, you can easily solve this question. Next, in which of the following pair the outermost electronic configuration will be seen? So, in question in periodic table, D block, magnetic properties, configuration, hybridization, all these are simple concepts. So, you can concept if you know in this question the configuration, the outermost configuration of these two are same. So, you can answer these questions. Coordination chemistry. The number of bridging CO ligands in Mn2CO10. If you know the structure, you can see that the answer will be 0. Now in environmental chemistry, it's an easy chapter. This is also a scoring topic. Direct statement question asked from this. So the gas involved due to anaerobic degradation of vegetation causes global warming and cancer. The presence of ozone in troposphere protects us from the UV radiation. Okay, so quick, good reading through this chapter can make you score good. Nextly, organic chemistry. The syllabus for organic chemistry. Purification and characterization of organic compounds. Some basic principle of organic chemistry. Hydrocarbons, organic compounds containing halogen, organic compounds containing oxygen, organic compounds containing nitrogen, polymers, biomolecules, chemistry in everyday life, principle related to practical chemistry. So for studying organic chemistry, firstly you need to know the basic organic chemistry. All the rules, how bonds move, how all the effects, how stability is affected, all these things. Once you know that, you can need to practice all the question about trends, all the stability, acidity, basicity, all these trend questions. The correct order of the following compounds showing increasing tendency towards nucleophilic substitution. NO2, which shows minus M minus I, here at ortho and para position, and then second and third. So the order for nucleophilic substitution will be 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can see that. Which of the following compound is non-aromatic. So here this is sp3 non-planar. So this will be non-aromatic. Now isomerism. In isomerism, you need to study the concepts. Then you need to visualize 3D structures and need to practice all these questions. Isomerism is important right now in for section B because numerical questions can come, the number of isomers like that. In section B also, isomerism is important. Lastly, reactions. In hydrocarbons, halogen, oxygen, nitrogen, all the reaction of their formation and all their chemical reactions like that. Question come from particular units, then next question. So you need to remember all the reactions, practice questions, and revise these questions. Okay. Lastly, polymer, biomolecules, chemistry, and everything. These are also scoring topics. Questions of direct questions come from them also, polymers. Let's see the questions. Here, match the following. This is a biomolecule question. Sucrose, D-glucose and D-fructose. Lactose, D-galactose and D-glucose. Maltose, D-glucose, D-glucose. Like that. These are direct question that you can answer. Now, match the following polymers: caprolactone, nylon 6, chloronitride, butadiene, 2-chloro-buta-1,3-diene, neoprene, 2-methyl-buta-1,3-diene, natural rubber. Like that, you can match them. These are scoring topics, so and direct question come from them. So this is how you need to study chemistry for JEE mains. On the parts of chemistry, how you need to follow them. If you have any further doubt, do comment below or connect with us through the link in the description. Do subscribe to our channel to keep yourself posted for new topics. Thank you.